What is going on, guys? So I have 5 new filters for you. These ones are all really good and they will make you a huge amount of coins at the moment. If you do enjoy, make sure to smash that like button. And if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe. And if you haven't done it already, make sure to ding that notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video. But without further ado, let's get into the trading. So the first filter, guys, we are looking at is Liverpool players. Now, these are all marquee matchups filters, and this first one is the easiest one by far. You can pick these up for 700 coins, including rare gold players like Ings and also, I believe it's Moreno. And you can pick them up for about 700 and sell them on for 850 all the way to a K, depending on who you pick up. Obviously, they retain their usual value anyway. So if you get someone really good who is, you know, a rare gold player who you can sell for a decent amount, you can also get a decent coinage off of them. Now, obviously, you're not going to get players like Van Dijk. He's not going to be picked up because he's very expensive. He has a higher price bracket, I believe. I don't believe you can get him for this price, but at the moment this is a very, very simple and very cheap way of making a lot of coins, and it's a reasonably easy one, and the amount that come up really surprised me, as it is a marquee matchups filter, and usually maybe you get like 5 or 6 per filter if you spend maybe 10 minutes on it. On like the harder filters, this one you're making like 100 to 200 coins per card, but you pick up so many, it really does become worth it. I was very surprised at that. But Liverpool is one of the smaller teams in this marquee matchups, and then the smallest teams, obviously, they always have bronze players which somehow go for a ton of coins. So this one, definitely the lower budget guys out there, anyone who doesn't have that many coins or doesn't have as much time to do the methods, do this one because it does feel like you're picking up a ton of cards and you do make a good profit. Now, moving on to the second Premier League filter, we have Manchester City. Now this one, once again, you can pick up a ton of cards under around 1,000 coins, like Mangala, Mendy, all of them lot, and you sell them on for about a K, which I was so surprised by that there's so many of them. Like, you saw the Mangala was waiting there for ages. Bravo here was actually going for 800. You would have made a 2K profit roughly off of that, so I was so annoyed that I missed out on that one. But there's Mangalas and there's Mendy's that just sort of sit there for quite a while. You pick them up and then you sell them on, and you can make around 150 to 250 coins of each one. Then Delph is one who obviously is being listed constantly for way under what he's worth, so you can make a ton of coins off Delph cards, because literally picking up 1 or 2 you will make a very decent profit. Obviously you saw that one there for 550. We could have sold that one for 800 to a K, depending on sort of how much people are buying him for. We got this one for 850, and I actually sold him on for, I believe, 950, possibly 1,000 coins. In the end, I did decide when I actually listed it how much I'd actually send it up for. This filter, once again, very good, a little bit more expensive sometimes than the Liverpool filter, and a little less cards because a lot more people are trying this one, but once again, a very good method that will make you a very decent amount of coins if you spend a little bit of time on it. Now, this method is the one where, you know, it's that one every single marquee matchups. There's one filter where you've got players that are worth a ton of coins for no reason, and that's the silvers and the bronzes, and they're ridiculously expensive, and this is the filter for this one. So I can't pronounce the team, I believe it's Hilton, and we picked up Aguilera, I believe his name is. We sold him on for 5,500 coins after picking him up for 5K, and he sold on almost immediately. I believe while I'm actually re-sniping players from his team, you can see my coin balance go up by about 5 at some point around here because he sold on so quickly. We did try and pick up this one here, or Rosilian. We missed him out, but as you can see in the top left, my coin balance has gone up already because they have already sold on. A lot of these players are going up for 1K, 2K, because no one realizes that this team is actually in the marquee matchups and these players are going to be worth so much. However, it's so hard to pick them. It's so hard to get the insane snipes on these ones. I've only a couple times in all the marquee matchup filters I've done, you know, last year and this year, I've only a few times got those 200 coin snipes where you make 5K off one player, and they are extremely difficult to get. But if you try it, there are non-rare silver players in this team that you can pick up for 250 coins and make an insane profit off of them. So make sure to do that filter. Now, that one, obviously you aren't going to pick that many cards up, but you do make huge profits. This one here, you can pick up quite a few cards, and they're actually like 300-400 coin profits, so I was very happy with this filter here. We got Tillemans. I believe we were doing this from Monaco. Now, obviously, at the moment, Monaco, there's a decent amount of players going up from that team, and you can sell them for a quite decent profit. You can pick them up for 1.4 and sell them on for about 1.6. 1.7. If you've got Sidibate or someone like that, because he's actually a decent player anyway, and his league is very good for a marquee matchup SBC because it links with a lot of people in that league, he goes for a little bit more. So because Sidibate is French and it's a French league, marquee matchups, sets of teams, he goes for a little bit more. So if you can pick him up, make sure you do. Obviously I've missed him twice there, but he's a very, very good player to snipe, and if you do get the chance, make sure to not pass up on it because it is a very, very decent, you know, one to use. I think at the moment I'm very surprised how many players are from this team going for quite a decent price, like 700 coins there for, I believe, Gazal, and you would have been able to sell him for a K or even more. So it's a filter you need to try, guys. If you get the chance, do it. Then we picked up this guy here. We also sold him for a profit. Everyone in this video is profit, but you know, this filter and the Hilton filter are very, very decent profits. Hilton obviously a little bit more, but much harder to snipe, and this one a little bit less, but a lot easier to get cards, as you see in the video. Moving on to the final filter, the one I actually did not manage to snipe a single card off. You can see here, these would go for a lot. A lot of these players, you can pick them up for under 950, and you can snipe them, sell them on for at least 2K. But I didn't manage to pick up a single one. And I do apologize for that, guys. I always try and get, you know, I don't think that any filters up on my channel from FIFA 18 where I haven't picked up a player on the filter. In FIFA 17, I used to do it quite a bit, but I've tried every time this year to pick up a player and show you that I can actually pick up the players. But literally, I struggled so much, guys. If you try this filter, just beware that you are, obviously, you know, there is a chance that you are just going to lose out and not get the players. If you're fast, you are going to get the players, because anything under 1.5k, you can get a decent snipe. And I was, you know, you saw at the start, guys, 900, 700, 600. There were loads of cards going up way under that, but it's so hard to get them. They are very, very, very quick being sniped, because this is probably one of the ones that's the more preferable teams to use. Obviously, this is the more expensive marquee matchup that more people are going to want to do, because obviously you get a better pack out of it. So as you saw there, I almost got one of the Kimmiches because it went orange rather than red. Orange basically means you've got the snipe, you know, milliseconds after the person who did snipe it. But as you can see, we didn't manage to get any of the players from the Bayern Munich field. So I do apologise, but that is the end of the video. If you have enjoyed, make sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next one.